Good afternoon, Developer Theater! Good afternoon, DevZone! Welcome to Demopalooza! Hello everyone! Are you ready? I can't hear anything. Are you ready? Excellent. So after Bruno Mars, after Cake, you have the chance to have a great French accent in front of you. And more importantly, you will see a bunch of great demos today. A lot of demos. And I hope you will enjoy them as much as the people who build them enjoyed building those demos using the Salesforce One platform. I encourage everyone here after the Demopalooza to stick around and visit the DevZone. You have a lot of activities, a lot of things to do. You have the Internet of Things. I don't know if you saw the Internet of Things part of the DevZone, but there is a lot of greatness over there. You have the community lounge. I encourage you to go and meet with all the developers, part of the community. You have the quick starts if you want to build your own app quickly in 10 minutes. And you have some rock. Yes, some rock and roll. So, more rock and roll. Okay. I will ask now Jérôme to come on stage and demo the first app. Jérôme, welcome.
Hi. Good morning. Oops.
Okay, Jérôme, you're doing it wrong. The
Sorry?
glasses are supposed to be on your eyes.
Going to be hard to make the demo with the glasses.
Really?
So I think it's a good style like
You
this.
can do it. You can do it. Okay. The stage is all you.
Thank you. So hi, my name is Jérôme Caston. I was working as an AC in France. I'm part of the French mafia, and basically today what I'm going to show you is how you can enter data offline within Salesforce for simple needs. So today I'm going to be Jérôme Caston, sales rep working for AB Company. This is a company that provides service to luxury hotel, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare my meetings thanks to Salesforce One, how I can keep being productive on mobility, and how I can get access to the latest information even in offline mode thanks to Salesforce. So you can see here that I'm simulating the offline mode with the plane mode of the iPhone. And thanks to Salesforce, I have access to all the information about the Hotel Le Meurice, which is a famous French hotel. I really advise you to go there if you can. So I've got that deal with the Hotel Le Meurice. I want to prepare my meeting. I've got access to the information. I go there, and there is two things. The first one, I'm meeting very important stakeholders, and the second point is that I get very important information about the budget or the next step of my meeting. So even if I don't have any network coverage, I want to enter the information in Salesforce One while it's still fresh in my mind. So on the account, I will have the ability with that new application to enter the information about my meeting even in offline mode without leaving the application, and make sure I'm not forgetting anything like the budget or like the next steps. So okay. Also, that new person I've met, I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything about him, so I'm going to create a new contact in Salesforce One without leaving the application. That new person was Guillaume. Of course, you can see that I can enter many information, but for the demo purpose, I'm just going to use the first and last name. Okay, so now you can see that I'm still in offline mode, and if I go on synchronize, you can see all the information that I've entered that are hosted, like the meeting minutes I had with my customer, and those other contacts that I've created after that meeting, and after all the meeting I had today. So you had John Upton, Maxime, and Guillaume R that we've just created together. Now I'm back in a place where there is network coverage, so let's get the 3G back. And you can see that on the screen, the synchronize button is appearing, which allows me to send the information from Salesforce, locally from Salesforce One to Salesforce. So let's send it. Of course, here you have it on meeting minutes and contact, but you could have it on any other object like opportunity, quotes, anything that makes sense in your activity. Okay, I've synchronized the meeting minutes. Now I've just sent all the new contacts I've created. Let's check together if everything is in Salesforce. So I'm going to have to access all my recent contacts. And here you can see that John Upton, Guillaume, and Maxime has been created.
Amazing, amazing. What do you think? Oh, what do you think, I say? Ah, yeah, okay. Some ups, some downs? Up, okay. Great job. So, how did you come up with that idea?
As an ASC, I'm facing a lot of customers that have very simple offline needs, and this is something that is possible thanks to the latest version of Salesforce. So it's not really my idea, it's just a little trick that I think brings a lot of value for customers.
How long it took you to build it?
In order to add an object, a quote, for example, if you want to make quote offline, it would take like 5 hours.
5 hours? So in 5 hours, you end up having offline capabilities within Salesforce 1.
Exactly.
Amazing, excellent.
Thank you.
Anything you want to add?
No, this application is... yes, I mean... this application is hosted on Heroku, and you will have, it's currently in security review, and you have the ability to either download it, the Heroku version, or you can build it on site.com. Both will be working.
Excellent. So before you leave stage, I want you to put your glass on. That's the rock attitude. Okay, a big thanks to Jérôme. Thank you very much. Great application, great applications. We have a lot of those great applications coming. The next one, the next application, I will ask Mike to come on stage. Mike!
How you doing?
We need a picture. Okay,
all right.
Come here, come here. Anyone? Anyone? Lian.
Lian.
Picture.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Awesome. Mike, welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit more about your app.
Today we're going to talk about My Task List, which is a free App Exchange app on the Salesforce App Exchange.
Rockin'.
All right, here we go. So as you can see up here, I put a link to the My Task List on the Salesforce.com App Exchange. If you want, you can write that down. But basically, every one of us here has things to do, right? Everybody's probably checking your phone. I need to get some things done today. I personally need to go make myself a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Maybe some of you do as well at lunchtime. So what I want to do is run you through an application on Salesforce that lets you manage your day, get your things done, so that when you go home, you don't have a pile of work to do. So what we're going to do is switch over here to my phone, and you'll see that I have on my Salesforce 1 application the My Task List application. So what you can do is you can look at your tasks in a way that makes sense to you. You can sort them using the buttons at the top. You can filter them. If I only want to see the things that are overdue or things that I have to do today, you can do that. You can create a new task. And one of the fun things about My Task List is that it knows where it is. So there's one Visualforce page controlling all this, but if I hit the new button on Salesforce 1, it invokes the Salesforce 1 new task creation page. If I do it, which I'm going to show you in a moment, in the Salesforce console UI, it'll create a new sub-tab. So it's conscious of where it is, and therefore it can make decisions about how it presents UIs to you. Also, usually we have to take action with our tasks. So next to each task, there's a little down arrow, and if I click that little down arrow, there's a little bit of a delay there, but if I click that down arrow, you will see that there are actions I can take on this particular task. So I can refresh that task is the first button up there. I can close that task when I'm done with it. I'm very happy then. I can edit the task using the pencil button. My favorite one here is the one right there with the +1. If I click that, it'll actually push that task out a day. Kick it right down the road, right? Okay? And then if I want that task to be a high priority, I can hit the flag. That thing will turn into a high priority task, and it becomes very visible. It's red, so it's highlighted to you that it's something you need to get done very quickly.
That app.
Now, how many of you manage your to-do list in your email? Oh, wow, less than I thought. But for those of you out there who your email box is still your task list, I've got a button for you, the very bottom button, the email button. If I click that email button, it'll email me a copy of that task. So now in your email box, you have a copy of that task, so you can continue using Outlook 1997 to manage your tasks. And now what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to the console-based UI. So how many people have used the Salesforce console UI that you're seeing up there right now? If you have not, I highly recommend checking it out. It is awesome, especially if you want to get a lot of stuff done. So what I have here on the left-hand side of the console is my task list. And as I click down, I can do the same exact things in the console. And again, for those of you who are admins, it's not a separate Visualforce page. It's one Visualforce page, but it knows where it is. If I click the new task button, it will open up a new tab in the Salesforce console. If I click on the name of a task, it'll open up that task in the console. I can edit it. I can do all the same things that I showed you in the web UI. And another cool thing about this is it actually uses the Salesforce streaming API. Anybody familiar with the streaming API? Any developers out there? All right, cool. We got a couple. So
if you are not, go to the developer library.
Go to the library. You can learn about the streaming API. So
go online.
The cool thing about the streaming API is that you can subscribe to things happening in your Salesforce environment. And what that will do is you can make actions happen across multiple different screens when a certain event happens. So let's say, for example, like I just showed you a moment ago, on my phone we have the console over to the left. On my phone, I'm going to now make that not a high priority task. And watch what happens in the console. Even though I changed it in my phone, maybe somebody else took a task away from me or gave me a new task. The console, no matter what I'm looking at, if I'm looking at the standard Aloha UI, the console, my phone, whatever I'm looking at will automatically be updated.
Real-time updates.
Real-time updates.
That's awesome. Can you tell us a little bit more about the technologies? We have 44 seconds.
Sure. I just want to show one admin thing first, real quick. So if you look at this, this is a card, and it's a modern card-based thing. It's got a header, it's got a footer. But as an admin, I might want my users to have different fields in there. Well, you can do that without any code. So what I provide to you is editable task field sets, and if I want, I could just I can't see through these glasses, but I'm going to take the last modified date, and I'm going to add it to those detail cards. I'm going to refresh this, and you'll see that now, without any code, the last modified date is now available as the bottom field in that task card.
Awesome. That's amazing. What did you use? Tell us a little bit.
So it's a Twitter Bootstrap UI, tweaked a little bit to look like Salesforce 1. And just core Apex and Visualforce.
Excellent, excellent. How long did you take to build that?
I took a few weeks because I wanted it to be enterprise ready so that it could actually be launched on the App Exchange, which it is. You can get it for free.
It's on the App Exchange. It's free.
No cost addition to your license.
Do you know where to go to get it?
appexchange.com. My task list.
And do you know where to go to learn how to build the same app? Do you know? Developers.salesforce.com.
And go to Memphis.
Excellent, Mike. Thank you very much. So I think that we will need a little bit more time for the next team to set up their computer. So let me discuss a little bit more about what we have on the dev zone. Yes. I mentioned the quick start. If you have only 10 minutes of your time, you want to learn how to build an app, your first app in the cloud maybe, go there. It's just behind the developer theater. It takes 10 minutes and it's very, very easy. If you are already a developer on the platform, if you have any problem, any issues that you cannot solve, go to the technical consultation. You can register yourself there and have a technician, someone who will help you to fix your problem. If you want to learn how to build those apps, how to build wonderful apps, mobile apps on the platform, go to the developer library. You will get a lot of paper. I know we can find all those books online if you prefer, but I know that a lot of people like to feel the value of what they are reading and the weight of what they are reading. So you can go to the developer library in order to learn how to build those apps. What did I miss? I missed the mini workshop. Mini workshop are a little bit longer, 45 minutes, but if you want to spend some time there, you have different topics, different domains. You can learn a lot of things on the platform. Are you ready, team? So Jonathan, right? Yep. That's you? Yep. And you are? Greece. Welcome. So what is your app? Tell us a bit more about the app.
So yeah, today we're going to talk about Almond. So Luis and I were both engineers here at Salesforce, and Almond is a learning management application. It's a native Salesforce 1 application that we created as part of an internal hackathon, and also we've been doing some work on it during the weekends.
Hackathon. We heard a lot of those hackathon.
So let's get started. So right now we're logged in as Jerry Seinfeld. He's a sales engineer that recently joined Salesforce. So what he's going to do is he's starting on his feet and he's going to move to the learning application. This is what you get as part of Almond. So he's going to go to my training module. In here, he can see a list of all the different training plans or courses that have been assigned to him. So he just joined the company and he wants to learn about Salesforce One. So he clicks on the Salesforce One training plan. In here, what he can see is that there's a badge. That's the badge that he will get once he completes this training plan. Then he can also see a description and the photos of the last users that have acquired this achievement. So he sees that Chuck Norris is there and he's super competitive. So he wants to complete this training plan. So he goes down and then he sees that there's an introductory video for the training plan. So you can configure this as an administrator. You can define kind of just, for example, here a YouTube video that shows what the training plan is all about. So now he's interested. He wants to start taking this training plan. So he scrolls down and starts to look at all the different learning activities. The first section that we have on learning activities is basics. So he starts to look at it, right? There's a section called Salesforce One Overview. So here he can watch a YouTube video that explains a little bit more what Salesforce One is. So once he's done, as he refreshes the page, he will see that that task has been marked as completed. So he moves to the next learning, and again, this is another video, but this one's coming from Vimeo, right? So you can embed videos from different sources. So moving along, the next learning is a learning of type gallery. So actually, this is pointing to an internal chatter file. So here we can see that PDF file that explains a little bit more about what Salesforce One is, and he can see a gallery of different applications. So if we continue to scroll down, well, after we complete that task, we can see that that badge is now colored. So now we've acquired that Work.com badge just for completing those learnings. So as we continue, there's additional tasks. Here we can create learnings of type task. So here, this is basically something that a user needs to do and mark as completed. So once there's a link to a PDF file to complete the task, he needs to read the Salesforce One app guide. Then he clicks done, and then boom, that task is marked as completed. So if we scroll down, there's another task there called Salesforce One Selfie. So that's another really cool feature that we added to tasks. So what we can do here is you can require a picture as part of your task. So I'm going to take a, I have that. Oh, let's use it again. Retake. So now I'm going to use this photo and I'm going to upload it as part of the task. And if we refresh that page, we'll see that the task has been marked as completed. And we will see that the task, that the image that we just uploaded is now part of the activity. So
awesome.
We go back. Another really cool feature that we have on the application is that you can create quizzes within the app. So if you click on the Salesforce One quiz, you'll see some of the different features that you can add to quizzes. You can have questions of type select one, select multiple. We also support Boolean types of questions, and also you can define numeric questions. You can also define passing score and maximum number of attempts to complete the quiz. So once we're done with the quiz, we submit it, and now unfortunately we didn't pass. We have a fail score, so we can continue. We can retry this quiz again. So really quick, if we go back to the feed, we can see that we've acquired a badge for the section that we first completed. There's the badge. And if we go back to the learning application, we can see that there's an achievements module. So in here, I can see all of the achievements that I've acquired so far. But also, if I scroll all the way up, I can search for other users and see what are their achievements, right? So if I search for Chuck, I will see that Chuck Norris is there. So I can click his image, and I can see all the different profiles that he's received so far.
But he's not really a top performer, actually.
Yeah, he is.
I'm surprised.
So if we go back to the learning application, just one last feature that I want to show you guys is we have a catalog. So you can also kind of create your repository of training plans or courses and create categories for this. So you can configure even how you look at those. So for example, here he's looking at the sales catalog because he wants to learn more about what kind of learnings are there under sales, because he's a sales engineer. So he clicks on the Sales Cloud training plan. And then,
okay, guys, we have 10 seconds. I want to know, where is that app? Is it available on the App Exchange?
It's going to be available on the App Exchange soon.
Excellent.
And
for free?
Yeah, for free, of course.
Of course.
It's going to be under Force.com Labs.
Excellent. So what did you use to build it?
It's all
one
Visual
word.
Force.
Force.com. Okay.
Force.com, all native objects, Visual Force, Apex, that's it.
Excellent. How long to build the app? How long it took you to build the app?
How long? We basically built most of it during the course of a week.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Luis. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Great job. Amazing. Amazing apps. 3 apps. So what do you think? What do you think about that app? That's it? No. What do you think about that app? Go! Come on. A French guy asking you to be a little bit more warm? Come on. Okay. The next team is Mike again. Mike.
Hey guys.
Okay, Mike, what are you going to present this time? My understanding is that we are going to get a little bit more contextual data information pushed to us, right?
That is right. So I am a sales guy this time. I sell some songs.
Yes.
I like your glasses very well.
I know. You want to switch?
I like them very much. All right, so today I am a sales guy, and I need to sell some stuff. But I'm a lazy sales guy. Anybody know any lazy sales
No, there is
guys?
no lazy sales. No.
Go find that presentation, sales guy. I don't want to. Can you email it to me? Can you send it to me? I don't have time to find it. I've never heard that before. I'm actually a sales guy, so I can say this. So instead of having that sales guy have to go actually seek out information, we're going to push it to him based on things we know about what he's already trying to sell. Because he's already trying to sell his wares by putting them as opportunities in Salesforce. So what you see in front of you here again is the console. And in this console, I have an opportunity, Datamart 50K opportunity. And what I want to do is, on the right-hand side, I want to show you that there is information being pushed to that sales guy based on the information that's in that opportunity. See, on the right-hand side, you see there have been some documents pushed to him, and he can actually take a look at them. So he can open them up. And just like my task list, relevant content is aware of where you are. So I happen to be in the console in this case, it's going to open up a sub-tab with that content in it. If you don't have content turned on in your org, it'll open it up as a Salesforce file. If you want to only allow Salesforce CRM content to be pushed, because you want to control it, you can set it up so that it only uses CRM content. If you want it to be open to files and content, you can do that as well in the admin settings via a simple checkbox. So you, as the administrator, can really control how you want to push content to your sellers, and this is how they would interact with it. So here, I can mail it to my customers if you have that enabled, or I can go back. Maybe I need a different piece of content. In fact, I'm a sales guy, so Mr. Sales Ops, you may tell me what I think I need to know, but I know what I need to know. And even though I told you a minute ago I didn't want to go search for it, I changed my mind, because I'm in sales and that's what I do. So I changed my mind. I'd actually like to look for something different. Well, without leaving the page, without refreshing, I can actually just search for something different here. And you see that the right-hand side of the page refreshed, and now I search for manuals. I get a whole bunch of relevant content information that are manuals. So again, I can look at them, I can send them to my customers. I can also decide, you know what, this is a piece of content that will be very important for this opportunity in the future. So therefore, I would like to attach it to the chatter feed of that opportunity. So all you do is you click the little attachment button there. It gives you the ability to post. Very good, Doc. This is very difficult with yellow glasses on, by the way, in case anybody ever has to do this. So I posted that. It's going to post to that chatter. You can see it just popped up there in the chatter feed of that particular opportunity. It's saved there so that when we go back and review the opportunity, that is there in the future, and I can get to it easily. I don't have to search it again. But now, I decided I'm changing the description of this opportunity. I'm not going to just sell something called Datamart 50K. I'm actually going to sell them some headphones. I know a little bit more about what I'm trying to sell them now, so I'm going to save that. On the right-hand side, since I changed some of the key information in that particular opportunity, the relevant content has changed since it's drawing upon the information that's in that opportunity to push out documents to my sellers. So now that I changed the name of that opportunity to a headphones opportunity, you see content that is relevant for a headphone sale in the right-hand side. How are we doing on time?
I think we are doing very well. What do you think of that app? What do you think of that app? Come on, that's awesome. Contextual information depending on your opportunities. Awesome.
This price for this app is awesome.
It's awesome.
It's $0.
$0.
Also available in the Salesforce.com app exchange called Relevant Content.
Is it already there?
It's already there. You can download it today.
Download it today.
And two more things to show you. One is, you're telling me that this is relevant based on information that's in the particular opportunity, but what does that mean? What fields are relevant? How can you tell me?
Mike?
What does that mean? I don't get it. So what do you think is important, Mike, the developer? Do you think the name of the opportunity is important? Well, I don't. Well, as an admin, you can actually edit what is considered a keyword driver for the relevant content. So in a field that is provided for you, all you need to do is add additional fields. Here I'm going to add, let's say that the competitor is going to be very important to me in my relevant content push. All I do is add the competition field into there, and then any future content that gets pushed out will also include whatever the keyword that's in the competitor field on that deal. So if you're competing with Microsoft maybe, then there you go. It'll show competition information about Microsoft when that content is pushed to that seller.
What do you think?
Thank you.
I can't hear anything here. What do you think?
Thank you.
Do you like it? A big round of applause to Mike.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mike. No, it's a great app, and also showing how you can very, very easily modify the platform, add any ideas that you have, and make it real very, very quickly. How long it took you to build the app?
That one was only about a week because it was very easy. The Salesforce One platform provided all the tools I need to be able to get that out into the App Exchange.
We didn't prepare that. Thank you very much, Mike. Take care. Okay, next team. So we have on stage Bhavana and Erin. Welcome, Bhavana. Welcome, Erin. So tell me a little bit more about your app. I heard photos, right?
Yes, yes.
And I love photos.
I love photos too.
I am a amateur photograph. I don't know if that's the right word, but yes, I love pictures. So tell me more about your app.
All right, so hi everyone. So I'm Bhavna, and this is my teammate Erin. We have a couple of more teammates. We flew down from Seattle, but our teammates Kate and Mark could not come down due to other commitments. And we are having an awesome time at Dreamforce. Are you all? Yeah, so I love it here. And I feel bad. I want to share this experience. I want to show this to Kate and Mark and to all my other colleagues in the Seattle office. How do I do that? Oh, wait. Didn't we just build an app to do that? So we built an app called Magpie that lets you select photos, resize them, and upload them onto Salesforce. And the best part of it is you can actually create collections called albums and share them over Chatter as well. So let's see this in action. So as soon as you have installed Magpie, you will start seeing it into your left side navigation. Let's click on that. And the first page of Magpie will show you all the albums that exist currently. Over here, for example, yeah, that's a very old album, Dreamforce 2013. So I think it's time to create a new album at this point. Let's click on album and do that. And let's select some nice photos that we want to upload.
Yeah, make
So-
her jealous. Right.
And this is awesome, not just for photos, for your screenshots, for other visual data that you want to share with your colleagues. All right, so we have a few photos. We're selecting a few so that the demo doesn't run for a long time, but you can definitely upload a lot more. Let's select a smaller size to save on your storage space, which is most important. And so it's amazing. It gets uploaded right here in, right here itself. So this is actually really useful if you've actually tried to share. I'm sure everyone's going to be using Chatter probably or other media to share your experiences too. And this makes it really easy where you can share multiple photos together.
So she's already starting to cry, right?
What's that?
Enjoying the weather in Seattle and
Yes.
you showing up some nice picture of the dev zone here.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I think we're done with the upload. And so here we see our album that's created. Woo,
Wow,
yay.
nice.
But I don't think it'll be that much fun unless we could actually share this on Chatter and people want to comment on your photos, don't they? So let's actually go do that. And yep. As soon as you do that, the album will actually show up on your profile and people can just, comment on it and interact with it and mention other people. So it's a lot of fun. Let's go and look at it. Does it show up on the feed? Yeah. All right, so there you go. So go ahead and download Magpie from the App Exchange. It's a free app built for Force.com Labs. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So before you go, tell me a little bit more about the app,
A little bit more?
technically speaking.
Yes, yes. So it's a little bit of Visual Force. It's a whole bunch of JavaScript and it's some CSS. And it's definitely a lot of the platform itself. And that makes it really
How long it
great.
took you to build the app?
I think around a week, if I count it.
You alone?
No,
You
four of
both?
us. Four of us.
For
Yes.
the four of us.
Yes.
Of you. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm including myself in the group now.
Yes, yes. You
Here we
are.
go.
You are a
I'm
member.
part of the family. So thank you very much, Bhavana. Thank you very much, Erin.
Thank you.
A big round of applause. What do you think about the app? Oh my God. I know it's just after lunch, but come on. What do you think about the app? Ah, that's much better. Okay. Next app, we'll have Arunima and Erin again. No, Erin. Arunima alone. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
It's Arunima. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So no one gets it right the first time, so it's fine. So
Okay,
yeah.
so tell me a little bit more about your app.
Before I answer that, who pushed me in? Because I was not ready.
You're not ready?
Yeah, my legs
Really?
are shaking. I mean, I'm really,
You're
really
shaking?
scared. Yeah.
No, you're not.
Seriously.
Okay,
It's,
let's help you to be ready.
Yeah.
What do we need to do to be ready?
I'm getting the same feel as when I give some certification examinations.
Yeah?
The same thing. My legs are like
You're a bit
jelly and
stressed.
shaking. Yeah. So
Yes.
Okay, I'll just start with my app, I guess, because that serves as a respite for that.
Okay.
So this is a Funland app that
Okay.
makes learning really fun.
Okay.
So it makes your certification exams really a cakewalk for you if you just go through the app.
Do you need a hug?
I do.
Get better. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you so much.
Go.
All right, hello everyone. So this is Arunima, Arunima. And I spell it out because no one gets it right the first time and people tend to forget my name and I don't want that. All right, so here I start. So what does a Funland app do? Before that, I'll just tell you my story. So my manager asked me to give my certification examinations. I said, no, I'm not ready. This continued for like 2 months. After that, he came over to my desk. He told me, register right now, give it, and I don't care. I was really scared. I passed it though, but I had this thing at the back of my mind with timers going on, and then I have to pay for it if I don't pass, so I have to pay the amount. So that was at the back of my mind. And going through the dumps and all the certification questions and answers are really, really boring. Anyway, I passed it because I'm really smart, so I passed it. Now I am a mentor, so I have a mentee under me. He's a pain. So what my manager faced with me, I'm facing with him. I tell him certification, he runs off. I don't know what to do. So me and two of my very good colleagues, we sat down for coffee one day and we thought, why not create an app that makes learning fun, that makes learning easy? So I thought, yeah, that should be really a good thing to do, and it will help my mentee, it will help me too. So here is our Fun Learn app. So I'll just do it right in front of your eyes. We'll go into the play mode and the learn mode, and we'll walk you through everything and how it all works. Before that, I'll tell a little bit more overview. So what the Fun Learn app does it has got 3 components, like the play, the learn, and the assignment. So assignment is the part where I come in, so I'm a mentor and I have a mentee, so I'll just assign him some tasks. I'll tell him, do the admin 201 or the dev 401. So I'll give him a challenge, like a 2-minute ninja start challenge. He'll have to play it, and guess what? Whatever he does there, his scores are all posted to Chatter. So he can't run away, so I know what his score is. So yeah, so that keeps me help track his progress as well. And then suppose I am the mentee and I got something assigned. What I do is I'll just quickly go and check what is the one that's assigned to me. I'll go into learn mode, learn it, and then into play mode and play it, and then I'll post my results on Chatter. My mentor can see it, and then I can apply for the real examination with much more confidence and preparation. So that's what the app does. So let's delve right into the org and do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Are you still shaking? Or are you
No,
feeling better?
I'm feeling much better right now.
Perfect.
All right, so let's go into assignment. Okay, so let's pretend for a second that I am the useless mentee. I'll go over and check my assignment. Oops, I got 3 assigned. Seriously? All right, no worries. I'll go over quickly and let me check. So these assignments that are assigned, these are actually tasks at the back end in Salesforce, the standard tasks we're using. So whenever I create a task, so it notifies my assignee as well. I mean my mentee as well. So I'll go over to my tasks. Okay, here is it. Admin 201. Okay, so the difficulty level is Super Ninja 2 minutes challenge. Alright, I'll do it. Alright, so let me just go back. Fun learn. Let's go to learn more than learn something. So ADM 201 it is. Let's learn it.
Are you Super Ninja? That's what I saw.
Excuse me?
I saw Super Ninja on the screen.
Yeah, so there are
That was
3
you?
challenges. Yeah, so I assign my mentee the Super Ninja challenge. It's a 2-minute challenge.
Okay.
So there are 2 options. If I already started learning it, so I can start where I left off, or I can start afresh. So let's start afresh. All right, I need you guys to help me with this. Which of the following is not a Salesforce standard functionality? Which one is it? I think it's...
Oh, hold on. Let's ask. What do you think it is? A?
A? Email to lead.
A?
All right, I'll go with
All right.
1. Submit. Bingo, because
Well,
it shows green means it's correct. So yeah, thank you very much. Next one. Which
You
of the
have 19
following is
seconds.
not a mandatory field while creating a user record? So, which one is it? Role? Sure? All right. Bang on, guys. Awesome. All right. The next one I'll try on my own. I know it all. So,
we are running out of time.
yeah, just 2 minutes. It's
Okay, I'll
really
give you 2
getting-
minutes.
Yeah, it's getting really
Yeah, I'll give you 2 minutes.
exciting right now.
That's okay.
Oh, it's wrong. See, you distracted me. All right, I'll just quit it now and go straight to the play mode. All right, I did not get anything. Fine, no problems. Let me just go over to the play mode. This is fun. I'll do the ADM 201 Super Ninja 2 minutes. And I'll start it. So here's my timer. All right, so this one was the first one, right? Email to lead. All right. Next one was role, you guys said. Yeah, so I got this wrong, guys. Which is the right answer for this? Any suggestions, please?
I think you need to go. We don't have any more time.
All right. I'll do this one.
I'm sure you know.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you don't know.
I don't know.
So you need help?
No, I'm the mentee, right? So I'm useless.
I can read with my glass. So hold on.
Okay.
I can try.
So this is the right one. All right, I got
You have a
one
lot of
life.
questions. Did you put all the questions to get the certification? Because we are going to be
Yes.
here for all day.
Yes. No. See, I ran out and I can redeem my points.
Okay?
So I have few points which you gain from the learn mode. So I'll do it.
And,
Okay, let's quit it.
and that's
All
it.
right. Yeah.
A big round of applause. What do you think about this app? What do you think about this app? Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Bye.
And now I want to ask a team to come on stage. Wow. Now come here. So team, what is your app about?
My app is called Connector and basically solves one of the most vexing problems that almost every one of us have as we join a company, which is to find a good mentor or mentee.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. So show us the app.
Exactly, because how many of us have gotten to where we are today because someone took a chance on us? Big problem is, of course, when you're actually at a company, it's hard to figure out who would be a good mentor for me or who would be even open to it. So Shadower, my application, basically makes this super duper easy. So we're going to basically play the role of 2 people. Is this showing up on the screen? Sweet. Okay, so this is Salesforce 1 application. So let's say I want to go in and become a like a mentor. So I just hit the wonderful hamburger button here on Salesforce 1, and I load up my Shadower Job Shadow Salesforce 1 app. So what happens is it immediately takes you to this wonderful screen where it actually shows you all the various different people who are willing to be mentors, like easily broken down by their departments. So here, this looks all fine and well, but since I want to be a job shadow host or mentor, I say create new position. And you can see here, it puts all sorts of wonderful stuff here, like the actual job title. So what would be a fun job title? Someone really loud. Smart guy. That's definitely not me.
That's a good one.
Smart guy. All right, smart guy. And my department, of course, it's going to be administration and operations. And I want to have 3 visits. Basically, I want to let 3 people shadow me because I don't want to get burned out. And my responsibilities are building sound financial plans. So I just hit submit, and then boom. I'm off and to the running. So now, as a person who wants to go find a good mentor, all I need to do is use the same process. So basically, I go to the hamburger icon right here, click on Shadow or Job Shadowing, and again, I get to see the listing of all the various different roles out there. And so I just need to go find smart guy.
Are they filtered depending on your job?
It is filtered depending on your
That's
job.
amazing.
So I know, I think it's amazing too, but then again, I'm a biased party. So, let's see here. It should be smart guy. Did someone see smart guy? Did I go too fast? I usually don't get that. I could be here all day. Where's, smart guy. One of the cool things about this is since it is absolutely integrated with Salesforce, it pulls in a whole bunch of data. You saw that I didn't have to actually put my location. I didn't have to put anything there because guess what? That's all part of your user profile as part of Salesforce 1. So I can see his administration operations. I can see he does builds sound financial plans, all this other good stuff. Where is he about? I can actually see his feed and everything like that. So this is definitely someone I want to job shadow. So I basically click the button here to put in an application. And I got to put my name really quickly, so I'll just say Joe Bob for whatever reason. But obviously, some of these senior people are going to want to have lots of people shadow them. So it's really important to be able to differentiate yourself. So you could say, I'm a smart guy too. So we hit the exclamation point to make it real magic and hit submit. And an email automatically should be going to this user if I have this set up right. Drumroll, please. Tension, tension. Will technology work today? Oh my God, I've got a new job shadow applicant. Let's find out more. So I basically will go to this after AT&T decides to give me the data that I really need. Because, you know, Salesforce. And look at this. We have new job shadow applicant. So we can either easily go read through this or click on this link. And immediately I'm taken again to our wonderful Salesforce 1 application. And I can see Joe Bob, so I can actually see all the information about this Joe Bob guy. I can actually go and see his feed, so I can see all the things that he's doing. And, you know, if there's any other specific items. And so, really, at the end of the day, I want to either approve or reject. So I just hit the plus button and click on approve, because obviously, you know, he seems like he's a smart guy too. And voila. And I can just write a little message to him, I'm looking forward to meeting you. And then, as a job shadow applicant, I get to see this wonderful email that says that my job shadow application was accepted. Wow! And I can see the message directly from Bob. And even better, because we're so happy that we're basically getting the chance to be a mentee, there's actually a congratulatory post that goes on my chatter wall. So everyone gets to see this. So you may be asking, well, what if you don't get that position? Don't worry, it's between us. Nothing gets posted to chatter. So again, it basically helps foster job shadowing and mentorship within your companies.
That's amazing. What do you think? Do you want to find a mentor or mentee? Woo! What do you think? Sorry, I didn't hear anything. What do you think about this app? That's better. Okay.
So you may be asking yourself, how much does this cost? Well, if you sign up today, it's totally free. Actually, this is going to be on the App Exchange. Actually, it is already. And it is totally free. So shadow or job shadowing, make and promote job shadowing and mentoring within your company.
Thank you very much, team. Thank you. A great app.
Thank you.
Build on a platform. If you want to learn more about the different platform services, go to the Salesforce 1 platform services just behind the Developer Theater. You will learn about Lightning. You will learn about Force.com. You will learn about the different services that we have, such as Heroku. A bunch, I don't have my paper anymore. A bunch of services. Okay, so welcome, Sebastian, for the last demo.
Hey.
So, Sebastian, tell me a little bit more about your app.
It
seems to be about architecture or something along those lines.
Definitely, as you can see, it's all about architecture and about floor plans, about interaction.
I love your hair.
Thank you. It's like my wife cut it for me.
Okay.
Really good at that. So, do you have the Dreamforce app on your phone, tablet? Yes, you do. Do you love it? Of course you do. Awesome.
No, they all sleep. Don't worry.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
normal.
They're
Since
not
the beginning,
really
they are
awake.
like that.
Ready. Have to give an awesome demo then. Alrighty. So, what we do is we have here's an interactive floor plan. So this is about the Dreamforce. It's the North Hall where all the product expos are. So we have the Service Cloud, Sales Cloud, and everything. And you have it all in your app as well. You have some plans. But what this one does is it adds some interaction to it. So you can just click on the Service Cloud boot. And what I will show you is some knowledge articles about it. We have some case feed, and of course, some comments about it, how awesome the Service Cloud is. In my day job, I'm a Service Cloud consultant, as you might have guessed. So what we can do here is we can just add some posts to the feed, say, really cool. We'll just add it to the feed. We can create a facility request from here, so we can just interact with all the objects that are in the Salesforce. It's just a normal equipment that's behind it. So if I would go, for example, to the desk.com desk, I can view my equipment details, and it will actually show up as a normal Salesforce object in here. So that's all fun and games, but what if we add the Internet of Things to this? So what we have here is a floor plan of a normal office building. We have a meeting room, so you could add your meeting room reservations to the floor plan. Here we have a smoke detector, CO2 smoke detector, and here we have my boss who is in that room. I didn't pick this person for any particular reason, and we have a person in the other room. So what's going to happen when this smoke alarm actually gets an event? So normally I would do this via the device, but they didn't give me any time today, so I'm just going to go open a separate window, and I'm going to change the status of the smoke detector to have an alarm on here. And what this will do...
Are you piloting that live? I'm a little bit afraid now. Are we going to hear the alarm?
No.
Okay.
No, but it does show it up here. So what we have here is the smoke detector turned red. We have an area that is maybe contaminated, maybe full of smoke, and we have an alarm area here. So this whole room is kind of not so good to be in. So with smoke, CO2, or CO2 would be okay, CO, whatever. And my manager here is in complete panic mode now. And he actually has a chatter item that says, hey, there's an alarm from the smoke detector. Maybe chatter is not the right communication tool with here. Maybe you want to send an SMS or something, or scream really loud. But it just shows what you can do with it. This is all based on the proximity. So if, for example, he would be logged in here, this is one of my colleagues, he actually doesn't have any events on his timeline because he's not in this room. So the other one is if we go to wearables, if you have your Fitbit or you have your phone or whatever, I think there might be some companies here that have some wearables for you. So let's go to this office building again, and I'm sitting here in my meeting room, or as I'd like to call it, my office, but nobody else calls it that. And just hanging out, having a meeting, maybe taking a phone call. And then my Fitbit or my wearable says, hey, you know, his heartbeat is going up, he's sweating, he's like getting really, really angry. So the device cloud would basically say, hey, there's something going on here, so we make an alarm for it. So the status for me would go from normal to alarm. And instead of having red alarm bells, what happens now is I actually turn into the Hulk, because people around me need to be warned that I'm in one of my bad moods. Alrighty, so that's really short introduction to the Internet of floor plans. I think we made a new cloud.
That's amazing. What did you use to build that app?
Okay, this is mostly based on Leaflet.js. It's a JavaScript library.
Okay.
And it's all integrated into Visualforce pages.
Yeah.
And some custom objects that are around it. So.
How long did you take to build the app?
This was about 8 to 10 hours, I think. So.
8 or 10 hours of work to build that app.
Exactly, yeah.
That's just awesome. What do you think about the app? Should I ask again? What do you yes? What do you think about the app? I didn't hear anything. What do you think? I prefer that. Okay, thank you very much, Sebastian. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time. I hope you enjoyed those apps. If you have questions about those apps, if you want to talk to all those people who demoed the app today, ask them directly. They are all around the place here on the Dev Zone. If you want to learn more how to build those apps, please go to the developer library, go to the technical consultation if you have any problems, go to the community lounge, enjoy the Dev Zone, share, ask question, and enjoy your time at Dream4. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Bye-bye.